Pharrell Williams joins Louis Vuitton as the new men's creative director and will debut his very first collection for Louis Vuitton in June for Fashion Week. So this is huge news as Pharrell will be the successor to Virgil Abloh. So rest in peace. Now, the Wall Street Journal, which they're the first ones to report this, they have put together a nice little presentation we're going to check out here. You know, this, of course, is going to give us a little in-depth retrospective, you know, a quick little summary of the history of our guy Pharrell. So Pharrell Williams, the streetwear entrepreneur and music producer whose career spans the 1990s, has been tapped to the top creative seat as Louis Vuitton menswear. His fashion forays date back nearly as long as his music. So look at our guy Pharrell, young Pharrell with the Neptunes and the clips. Man just still looks the same as he does today, right? Now, well into his career as a pop mega producer, Mr. Williams paired with Japanese fashion icon Nigo in the early 2000s to found the pioneering streetwear label Billionaire Boys Club. The pair also started a skateboarding-inspired shoe brand, Ice Cream. I know y'all remember this, man. I know y'all ain't under 25 in here. Back in the day, this was like my middle school time, high school. I definitely remember this. Never in my life, though, have I ever bought anything from Billionaire Boys Club. Back then, Mr. Williams championed an unabashedly blinged out look with camo zip-up hoodies slung around his shoulders, sagging jeans and around his waist, and mammoth gold Jacob and Company diamond necklaces dangling from his neck. So yeah, Bape was definitely the move, though. Bape was definitely a big impact. I personally never owned nothing from Bape back in the days when it was first popping like that. I remember looking on eBay for and I was almost gonna buy something, but looking back on it, I'm glad I didn't, because that was just all bootleg knockoff stuff. And most of the people that was wearing Bape back then, it was all bootleg joints from the flea market anyways, unless you was like a rapper or something. His early designs were lavish and logo mad, defined by full zip hoodies, splayed with neon colored $ prints and jewel tone shoes. Product drops would draw crowds of cool hunting teens and 20-somethings to his brand shops in New York and Japan. So once again, they're referring to the stuff with Ice Cream, which, you know, it definitely was a movement at the time. So we do got to give him his props, because he definitely was a pioneer in the industry in terms of as a music artist trying to break down barriers, because as we all know, in the fashion industry, a lot of these guys weren't respected. So we have to give, Pharrell his flowers, definitely breaking those doors down. So as they said here, a lot of his early stuff was like really logo driven, but as Pharrell matured later on, Mr. Williams embraced the preppy style ripped right from the country's club with pink polos and creamy colored suits. So, this is like what I think of when I think of Pharrell. I think of Pharrell like as just like a t-shirt polo type of guy. Remember the video for Frontin'? That's like what I think of when I think of Pharrell. So I feel like definitely the preppy style, most definitely. Mr. Williams collaborated with Louis Vuitton creative director Marc Jacobs on a series of jewelry designs. And the Avatar-esque millionaire sunglasses. Vuitton for me is a school, he said. So yeah, this is that time when I would say when him and Ye was out there in Paris, trying to get that respect, putting in that work. And most definitely one of the first people to do a nice little collab with LV. So these are the, starting points. And it's so crazy to see how he came full circle to where we are now. Mind blowing, right? Into the 2010s, Mr. Williams became perhaps the most prominent man wearing Chanel's women's wear, draping himself in the brand's ladies who lunch tweed jackets and pearl necklaces. crossing gender lines before it was a full-blown trend. I must have missed this one. I wasn't around for this, but yeah, salute to him for what they said he did. Crossing gender lines. Yeah. Oh, the hat. He has been a catalyst for many trends himself. Yeah, this right here. Now, I don't know if this was a trend, but this was definitely a look to push in the calf flashing short suit look repeatedly on the red carpet. I ain't gonna lie, they could have left this one out. Now, remember this image here. This look will come into play later with what I'm trying to tell you guys about here. Mr. Williams has often been a champion of upstart designers. Okay, so he got all the credentials. Boy got the nice CPFM. And here rocking a pair of Tiffany and Company glasses. So, okay. At age 49, Mr. Williams arrives as Louis Vuitton's creative director of menswear at a high-flying time for the company. All right, so we have to look forward to June when we get to see the very first Pharrell men's collection. So are you guys excited? Because once again, the role was previously held by Virgil Abloh, who died in November 2021. The two had a long-standing relationship and shared admiration for each other. R.I.P. to the GOAT, man. So definitely want to give Pharrell his flowers. I'm not mad at this move at all. You know what I'm saying? Virgil took LV to the next level. Ye said we stopped buying Louis bags after Virgil passed, but now that Pharrell's there, you know, let's go ahead and keep the legacy going. Now, this is all great, right? We love it. But I feel like some people are trying to make this about Ye, right? So it's like Pharrell definitely deserved this. Him and Ye together broke down barriers with Virgil. But people want to make this about Ye. So Pusha T, a former Ye affiliate, he went to post this, right? Yeah, look at my man. Congrats, my man. So this is all great. We know the history, you know, with the clips. You know, we always know Pusha T has been Pharrell's wingman. But the laughing emojis, the crying laughing emojis, see right there? That's where I feel like he's trying to throw shade, right? I feel like that's where he's getting a little nasty with it, right? And then it's like, if one post ain't enough, then we got let's be clear. Like, let's be very clear. He's always been first, respectfully, of course. Timelines don't lie. Put a date on it. And this was after designing the shades, years after. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, bruh, who are you going at, bruh? Like, are you fighting in like imaginary war? Like, this is crazy. So, in my opinion, I feel like he's throwing shots, man. I most definitely, and we know Pusha T to be petty, right? Now, if you guys feel like maybe I'm just kind of going off like a conspiracy deep end right here, no, because just a couple of weeks ago, after denouncing Ye, Pusha T was invited to the Grammys, giving all this accolades and praise, and he was at this little weird dinner event. He was at one of those little weird dinner parties. And you guys know, with the Grammys, when all these famous people get together, people start to get all these conspiracies. People start to say Illuminati and all that. And I don't like to be one to really, get into that whole rabbit hole, but Man's posted this picture right here at the Grammy party. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, this is Harley Pasternak, former Canadian CIA intelligence agent, also known as famous celebrity trainer. This is the guy that literally threatened Ye and told him he'll get him so drugged up that play dates with the kids won't be the same again. Now, first of all, the fact that this dude right here is even at the Grammy dinner party or whatever this is super weird. But what makes you know that this was intentional is the fact that bruh literally took the picture. He had to get the photo op with him, right? And on top of that, to make things even worse, bruh had to tag him. Now, if this ain't crazy, if this not crazy, bruh, like, come on now, this is wild. So I don't know if there's any coming back from this. Like, this is wild, bruh. Like, this is crazy. And if you guys don't know who this Harley Pasternak fellow is, just go ahead and do your Googles. But I feel like it was no need to really make this about Ye versus Pharrell. I feel like we should just salute Pharrell. Men's was a pioneer. I feel like as of recent though, his fashion takes are not, as great as some of what he did in the past, as well as musically. I can't tell you the last thing Pharrell put out that was good. Like I even listen anytime I see Pharrell featured or did a beat or something, I go to check for it. I feel like bro ain't really had a hit since like Blurred Lines or whatever, but regardless, we can't do this about a Ye versus Pharrell. I mean, but what we can do is talk about this fit right here. So earlier, we talked about Pharrell pioneering this suit with the shorts look. Yo, what y'all rate this outfit? Let me know. How many flames y'all got this joint out of 10? Like, this drip? Oh no, we gonna end that one right there. Let me know what y'all think. Salute.